But we're going to get started with the first series of the day for NA. Right now, it's AlphaKep versus Cauli, 1v1. I was just about to take a sip of my water, but then I realized they have joined in, so let me just change scene here. Because I know that you guys will be annoyed at me, even just a little bit annoyed, if I don't switch the scene in time for this match start. Now, who do you guys have winning this one? I am going to have to go with AlphaKep, even if he is tilted. Coming off a ranked loss or 2 to first killer. Cauli coming off a win in round 1 though. An upset win over Azura. Good start for him to the day. But that has come to an abrupt halt for now as Kep opens his scoring. I make your day. Thanks, man. Reading comments like that makes make my day. I really appreciate it. Kickoff goal for Cauli as AlphaKep is forced to boom it into his own bottom corner. Cauli's going to need a lot more than kickoff goals, I feel, this series. He'll need to produce something the likes of which we saw from him in the previous round. Just drop a 1 in chat if you did see Cauli's round 1 match against Azura. This is not the kind of play that he was able to produce in that series. This is a total whiff. He misread his boost total there. Whoops, says Cauli after completely whiffing the ball. I would agree. I would tend to agree that that is a whoops. Kep going for another mind game. Gonna knock it into his corner. Good speed by Kep, who will be trying to keep up constant pressure. His style in ones these days is volume rather than precision. Just very much a high pressure player. Not afraid to take on his opponent in the physical game as well. Cauliflower, I did see that he's got flower antenna, very clever. Good demo by Kep. That stopped Cauli from scoring an open net. He made Azura rage quit. Wait, really? What was the score in the time left when Azura rage quit? I didn't actually see that because I was just getting ready to go live myself. Well, I was already live, but you know what I mean. I don't count the countdown as actually being live. Chance for Cauli off the wall, and he's just put it wide, and he's hit the other one into the bar. Oh my goodness. Double miss by Cauli. That was 2 open nets in a row from him. So far not looking very consistent. Kep is pretty good at these air double bumps. Good save by Cauli. However, the clear ball is less than what he was hoping for. He's got the speed though, no boost grab to go with it as AlphaKep sneaks in ahead of him. Pro player, by the way. Well, you know, AlphaKep is looking to go pro. He just joined an RF's team, Stromboli. AlphaKep's been on lots of different strong rosters in recent time in 3v3, and what on earth was this? AlphaKep just double jumps on the kickoff. Yeah, not entirely sure that's what he meant to do there. Faking. 2-3 now. AlphaKep's still got the lead. Looks like my kickoff smile. Yep. Unfortunately, that is something I can relate to. Oh, nice placement by Cauli. That's a confident challenge as well. I love the angle on it. Managed to turn around and then charge down AlphaKep while being pretty much completely hidden by the ball. Am I going to put this on YouTube? Yeah, this will be on the second YouTube channel. We've been putting 1 video a day on the main channel for Salt Mine Qualifier content, and then every other video from the day, either 7 videos or 5 videos, depending which day it is. They've all been going on the second channel. So you can check him out on the Salt Mine YouTube channel as well as my Johnny Boy YouTube channel if you missed any of them. Lots of content to watch back. I'm actually pretty pretty surprised that it's going so smoothly with the content creation so far. We haven't hit any big hiccups, so touch wood. Not trying to jinx it early here. Luckily my desk is wooden, so we're going to be safe against that. Not that I'm a superstitious person, I'm sure you guys aren't either. Yeah, there's a Europe salt mine and an American salt mine. European server and American server. Looking forward, by the way, to the last series that we're casting on stream tonight. should be a good one. Not sure if you guys have had a chance to look at the bracket, but the matches that we will be covering are AlphaKep Cauli right here. Then we're going to be casting Magic Bear versus the winner of Seabass and Adverse Meteor. And then we're going to be covering iRicky versus Forky, followed by Sharif versus Bruno. Really stacked lineup in the final qualifier for North America here. Oh, what a shot as well by Cauli, who is absolutely taking the game to AlphaKep. This is actually good news for Wonder Mike, who still has a chance of qualifying for the main event if he gets a little bit of help, a lot of help actually, from basically players who don't have any points yet. AlphaKep needs players who don't have any points yet. Not AlphaKep, Wonder Mike needs players who don't have any points on the board to make it into the semi-final, but then he also needs someone who already has a bunch of points ahead of him to win this tournament and to come second. Yeah, Cauli's playing great. AlphaKep came in here as a favorite, but I don't think he expected this much resistance from Cauli. I certainly didn't. Another strong challenge by Cauli. I'm loving the approaches, the angles that he's taking. You'll notice that he always hides behind the ball as he's coming forward. Reset from Kep, but that is not a good setup in terms of angle of attack. And Cauli is going to punish him again. 6-4. And we might be seeing the best day of Cauli's one's career here. Already winning round 1 and now ahead by a couple goals in game 1 and round 2. First killer triple reset on Kep in his warm-up. Really? That's definitely a tilter. So from both regions, 4 people qualifier are going to 1v1 these people? No, the 4 qualifier winners in Europe will obviously directly qualify for the main event. They already have, the ones who won it. We'll find out tomorrow who the last one is. So there's 4 players to make the main event by winning a qualifier, and then the other 4 will make the main event by earning enough points through their combined efforts of all the qualifiers. Kep so far has 9 points because he made the semi-finals in qualifier 1. But unfortunately for him, he didn't make it into the quarterfinals in either of the other qualifiers, which is where the points start. You did first? Okay. Was that just a rank game, or did you guys do some private matches? What was going on there? And how about this? Cauli 1-0. AlphaKep is out, by the way, of tournament contention. Main event is impossible for AlphaKep to reach if he does not win this series and the next one. And even then, I think he might have to go even further. Oh no, sorry, it's just this one that he needs to win in order to stay alive in the tournament. Cauli will need to make a deep run. I believe Cauli needs to go all the way to the final as a minimum. And even then, that might not be enough depending where other players end up reaching. We're going to find out more about that as today and tomorrow progress. AlphaKep seems to have lost his mojo somewhat compared to other times I've seen him play recently, where he's been extremely confident in himself. I'm not sure if you guys would agree, but you know, mechanically not as quick and not as clean with his movement. Is the European salt mine better than the American, in your opinion? I mean, it depends what better in what way. I think that the EU salt mine across the board in the qualifiers has tougher competition, but it's not by much. The American scene is definitely getting a lot more stacked these days. Yeah, Cauli's playing really well, guys. This is a dangerous series for Kep. He is absolutely on the ropes here. And he says nice one after another kickoff goal goes in. Is he tilted? I think he might be. I think he might be tilted. I would bet a large amount of money on that if I was a betting man, which I'm not. Cauli isn't good. Kep is playing bad. Well, the word you're looking for is badly, first of all. You don't play bad, you play badly. But also, Cauli is playing good. Goodly. No, he's playing really good Rocket League. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing from him. Yeah, you can also say he's playing well. He's playing playing goodly. I like that. Some would say godly. Some would say that. But, you know, if you're going to be a fan of a player... Oh, nice double touch by AlphaKep. I don't know if he meant this when he took off, but he did get it. Well, listen, guys. Listen to all of you fans of Rocket League players everywhere. The best way to big up your player that you're a fan of is not to diminish the perception of their opponent, because what would you rather? Would you rather that Kep, you know, plays badly and scrapes a win, or would you rather he, you know, plays well and beats a dangerous opponent who's also playing well? I think it's more impressive if you beat someone who's playing well than if you beat someone who's playing badly. So really, if you're an AlphaKep fan, you don't want to be putting down on Cauli. You'd rather try and build up AlphaKep. Same thing, I hear this in casting comments a lot. Sometimes somebody will try and compliment me on my casting ability, but they feel the need to put down on one of my peers, one of my colleagues, in order to do so, and it doesn't come across well. It doesn't make me happy when I see this. I would much rather just receive a compliment about my casting, and I'm sure players agree that they'd rather just receive a compliment about their play than see an insult to their opponent. It doesn't make you feel very good about how you're playing. If somebody says, yeah, you're playing badly, but your opponent just sucks, you know? Then everybody feels bad. Nice bumping here by AlphaKep. That's a pretty quick 5-goal comeback. Pretty quick comeback. I don't know what happened to Cauli in this one. Do I think Scrub has a chance to qualify tomorrow? Absolutely. Scrub's the favorite over Speed in the quarterfinal. It's only after that it gets tricky. Well, really tricky on paper for Scrub. So obviously he's lost to Revzy before. I could see him losing to FY Ali. So, you know, semi-final might be tricky for Scrub, but if he wins the quarter, then he'll have 16 points on the board, which will be more than anyone who does end up finishing on the 13, obviously. So I think Astral will make it. I think Astral should beat Ocelon. It's the same thing as Scrub. I think he's going to win his quarterfinal. Then it's the semi-final where it gets tricky. I don't think Astral's making it past Jorias. I do think Jorias is going to win the whole qualifier. Probably FY Ali coming second based on today's form. So, you know, if you know, I take a look at where I think the points are going to end up in EU. I think Jorias qualifies by winning. I don't think Liquipedia gets any more points. I don't think Revzy gets any more points, so they're going to finish on 17. And Jack's going to be on 30, obviously. I do think that we're going to have Astral making it in with 17, or Astral on 17. No, sorry, 18 points, so he'll, I think, make it in second in points. Or no, sorry, FY Ali will get another 11 points. He'll be in 24. So I think I've got Jack first in points, FY Ali on 24, second in points, Astral 18, third on points. And then I don't think Scrub will qualify because he'll be on 16, which is one behind Louis P and Revzy, who will be on 17. So, you know, based on what I'm expecting... Oh no, actually, take that back. Scrub will also be on 17. That's quite interesting. So we'll have a three-way tie between Scrub, Louis, and Revzy, which would be a qualification for Revzy, if I'm not mistaken, because he has already beaten Scrub and he's got the head-to-head there. So, yeah, essentially, Scrub Killer will probably need to make the final if he wants to qualify for the main event, just because he doesn't have a good tiebreaker there against Revzy. Yeah, I've got Jorias, Ali, Revzy, Astral making it in on points alongside Jack. Well, Jorias by qualifying. Yeah, not the best pinch clear there by Kep. He's had some big plays in this game though. Significantly more impressive than the first game. Bit of an awkward angle for him here. He's going to go off the near post with it once. Cauli has intercepted him. Half flip from Kep gets him back in position. I know you're reading the script out loud. Yeah, watch tomorrow. Watch every single game. Just go completely in the opposite direction of what I'm saying. It's happened many times before. Yeah, I'll repeat just so people can't. Oh dear. Oh no. Hold that thought, because Kep has just stopped moving, and you guys already know that in disconnect situations, we're playing on in this qualifier. There are no pauses, there are no resets, there are no remakes. We're playing on, and this is, I'm going to let the replay roll out obviously, but this is not the way that you want to lose game 2. Oh wow. Cauli is under no obligation at all. to keep this at a tie game. He can just take the free win, and you know, with his tournament life on the line, I wouldn't blame him. I don't think anybody should blame him. It's entirely up to him. He scores here, well within his right. If he doesn't, then he is a far better person than pretty much anybody else in this chat room. But AlphaKep can reconnect here. He can reconnect and still try and play this one on. That is just such a shame. I mean, I've been wondering how often this will happen. You know, somebody lose connection and then end up losing a game because of it. Didn't really happen until the very end of yesterday. It was the first time, and now it's happened again. But yeah, hopefully Kep can get back into this game. That rule is so stupid. Well, do you want to elaborate on your opinion there? Because this is a known rule. It's been in place since the start of the qualifiers. We didn't have to see this happen much. The reason the rule is in place, I know a lot of you guys, especially AlphaKep fans, are going to be upset about this. You're going to wonder why this rule does exist. And it's number one because qualifiers like this have to move along in a timely manner. For the main event, this will not be the case. Disconnects will have pauses, remakes, resets, but for qualifiers that is obviously not possible. Secondly, although I have admin mode, so I could pause this, the other casters and a lot of the other players who are hosting lobbies don't have it, so I will not be using it because there will be no unfair advantage for players who are playing on my stream. So even though I could pause this, the rules state that will not be happening. Now Kep does have 5 minutes to get back online. I have seen that he's just connected to Discord, so we might find out right now what happened. I really hope he's able to reconnect here and play out the remainder of this series. But in the meantime, Cauli does go ahead 2-0. So Kep is absolutely on the ropes here. Yeah, I talked about, you know, the one reason being that we, you know, qualifiers of this size, you have to keep things moving along. Otherwise, the semi-final that happens after this will be delayed, and then the final will be delayed, and then it'll just all start to, you know, snowball, basically. But the other reason is we need to protect against the chance or the motivation for a player to pull the plug on their internet or fake a disconnect for any reason. It is unfortunately, you know, pretty easy to do that. So no, we're not even gonna have the chance for that to be possible. I don't think any of the players would do it, but we have to remove the possibility, regardless. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. This situation sucks. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. This rule has been known since the start of the qualifiers. It is fairly standard procedure for qualifiers like this. If this were to happen during RLCS Open qualifiers, the same thing would occur. You play on. You don't pause during an RLCS Open qualifiers or even like closed qualifiers match. If somebody disconnects, you play on. Okay, let's get into game number 3 here. Cauli does lead 2-0. He was losing by 1 goal in the last game, but AlphaKep's disconnect caused him to lose that game. Now, Cauli may have came back and win anyway, but obviously AlphaKep did have the advantage there. So if you're Kep in this situation, you've just got to try and take away the positive. You were winning that game, so just got to get right back into business. Pick it up where you left off. Just do more of the same. And, you know, if he can get a comeback rolling, then he can maybe use that frustration to fuel his motivation to come back and get the win here. People are saying Kep was losing regardless. Yeah, he was winning by 1. I mean, it was a really close game. And, it really could have gone either way, but Kep was winning. I'm not going to try and hide that from anyone. It's very obvious. Kep must be mad right now. Yeah, I'm sure it's easy to be frustrated in a situation like this because nothing more frustrating, and I can speak to this not from a professional gaming perspective, but from a streamer perspective, there is nothing more frustrating than having hardware fail on you, or software, or whatever. It is super annoying to have something completely outside your control cause your success to diminish. So I can relate, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can as well. You're a 7-5 down with 36 stars, Lion Blaze, you won. People are probably saying no way, prove wrong, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people write off a player with that kind of deficit, but it's always possible. I mean, Kep's been picking his spots well towards the latter half of this series, at least from what we've seen. Trying to just avoid getting tackled, basically. It's not outside your control though, where you can fix your internet connections. Well, it's like it's partly within your control. I mean, some people, you know, fixing an internet connection might be harder than just installing better internet. Sometimes you know, it costs money. There's time that needs to go into these things. Sometimes a problem just comes out of nowhere. So one day you're fine, the next day you have an issue. Like, it's not as simple as, oh, get good internet, lol. You know, it is, you know, half and half. You know, it's your responsibility to, as a player, come prepared with a controller and the game ready to go, installed, and everything sets up the way you want it, and it's as good of a connection as you can hope for. But things will go wrong. It sucks when this happens, but it is what it is. Good shot by Cauli. Kep's got to be really careful not to get tilted by these kickoff goals. It looks like he did get tilted a few times in this game already, but he's still got this lead intact against an in-form Cauli. I think Cauli's playing brilliantly today. Kep is just trying to find an edge against him in some way. It's all about consistency for him. It's got to be about consistency for AlphaKep. Cauli completely boosts Sarv. There's the steal on the big pad from Kep. High ball here would almost certainly be a goal. He goes for the bump instead, and then the chip shot, but Cauli will get the save on that one. Trying to pre-flip and shoot this, but misses after landing next to the ball. Kep has also missed an open net. It was an open bottom corner. Rebound is good though. And with half a game to go, he's back in the lead by 2. All the RL players like to eat at Wendy's. I don't know, listen, all these like fast food chains in America, I don't even know what the half of them are. More than half. Like most of, I see all the, you know, people posting, what do you call it, tier lists of American fast food chains, and I don't even know like 90% of them. Like, we don't have those. I mean, fast food really isn't as big of a deal in most of the world. UK is kind of popular, but most UK fast food isn't American fast food restaurants. It's like fish and chips or Indian food, Chinese food, kebabs. You know, like there's just standalone stores, really, not really brands, really, with lots of different stores. I don't know where all your fast food chains come from. It's insane. There's just so many. It blows me away seeing all these that I'm completely unfamiliar with. I'm just gonna say though, I always see people like ranking Shake Shack up here as like one of the better ones. Shake Shack is trash. I went there, it's just like swimming in grease. I couldn't believe that people eat this stuff. Just gonna say that, you know. If you like it, that's fine. People can have their opinions, but I thought it was absolute trash. Thought that offensive play by Kep was also a bit trash. He's gonna probably agree after landing inside the goal where the ball was supposed to be. Taco Bell's best authentic Mexican cuisine in the market. I didn't know tacos were supposed to be green, but last time I saw a Taco Bell taco, it was kind of like a lime color. I was like, what is wrong with this thing? That shouldn't be green. But yeah, I've never been at Chick-fil-A. Never been there, so I can't comment on that one. I think Chipotle is decent. I will say that much. I think that was one of the ones I was like okay with. I was like, yeah, this seems like real food. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what they do. Right, chance for Kep to get his lead back, and he will. Big demo at the edge of the box. Too busy eating bangers and mash. Too right, my friend. I know there's going to be so many people who are so triggered right now because I don't know how to pronounce that. Chipotle is overpriced. I don't know. I don't know if it is. Can't comment. Another good flick by Kep. And Cauli getting a bit desperate at the end of this game. This is a good sign for AlphaKep because this challenge really wasn't very intelligent. He's coming in from plain sight. You know, like, Kep will be able to see that challenge miles away. And Cauli should know that. And I point this out because earlier on in the series, Cauli's challenges were really sneaky. He was making sure to always come from the opposite side of the ball so Kep wouldn't see him. And I don't know what happened to that. There we go. So this time he is going to try and sneak in behind the ball, and that's why Kep didn't know that was a fake challenge. That's more effective. So kind of a strange one-off, I guess, where he just charged into the ball from a weird angle. Completely unsuccessfully. Oh, wow. Cauli's going to fly into this second time. Nicely done. Kep having his lead cut in half with 16 seconds remaining. Okay, should be good though. I think he's going to take his time with this one. Well played. And surely now with the 2-goal lead and 11 seconds, Kep will be able to close this one out. Oh wow, well, you know, if he was getting tilted by kickoff goals earlier, he best remember these ones. It's really hard to remember when you win a kickoff. You know, when you concede a kickoff goal in 1v1, you always think, man, why do I lose all the kickoffs? You know, that's your first thought. Your brain's telling you, why do I lose all the kickoffs? We lose all the kickoffs, right? And then really what's happening is you've just forgotten all your kickoff goals. This guy's reverse sweeping. Maybe. I mean, he's looking pretty good now, and Cauli wasn't anywhere near as dangerous in this third game. And I make that 2 games in a row where Kep had the advantage. So, overall, consistently trending in the right direction. Maybe y'all should get good at cooking. I'm a pretty bad cook, I won't lie. I mean, I can follow a recipe, you know, I can follow instructions. I wouldn't say that cooking, like everyday food, is particularly difficult. My main issue is just that I'm really lazy. I can't be bothered cooking. I just can't be bothered, you know? I just don't want to go to the kitchen unless there's food there waiting for me. I don't want to go make it. I just can't be bothered. Like, it's not that cooking is hard. I'm sure I could be quite good at it. But I have no motivation. I just want to chill out and order some food, you know? And it comes and you just eat it. It's the best thing in the world. Great touch by Kep. Oh, he's gone for the near post shot though, even though Cauli was right in front of him. That should be open for Cauli, but he has missed and will put it into the rebound. For a moment there, it did not look too good for Cauli with that open net miss. Is Kep streaming? A lot of people are talking about his mentality in chat. I don't know if you're able to listen to him right now. Well played by Kep. This isn't even too bad of a challenge by Cauli. The flick is just very well done. I'll say it's not the best challenge he made all day. Again, you know, when he comes slightly slide on, he is in vision. And Kep's got a pretty quick reaction to those. During lockdown, you've had 4 times as many takeaways as you normally would. Your RDs probably hate you. I think I've been pretty much... I probably have more takeaways as well because I used to go out to eat quite a lot, multiple times a week. But now obviously that's not a thing. Haven't been out to eat since pretty much since coronavirus started. Kep's not streaming? Okay, thanks for the info, dude. He is winning, however. This is definitely a continuation of what we saw in games 2 and 3. Deep fried Mars bar is Scotland's best invention. Everybody knows this. How many of you guys in chat have tried a deep fried Mars bar? Press 1 in chat if you've tried a deep fried Mars bar. I've tried one ever. I was strangely impressed by it. I thought it was actually pretty good. I've never gone back and bought another one. I don't have any desire to try again, but I tried it. I was like, yeah, it's actually edible, you know? Kind of just like a warm, crispy Mars bar. Well, yeah, we deep fry everything in Scotland. We deep fry pizzas, cover them in salt and vinegar. Not the most healthy nation, you know. I'm talking about American fast food. Yeah, we definitely were right up there. Scotland are right up there with the unhealthy food. We're with you guys. Don't worry. Good mind game there by Kep as he takes the ball infield. Cauli gonna look to try and hide behind the ball again on his next challenge. This time Kep makes sure to flick early. I think he was forced to. Just because of his boost total he had. What's happening to Cauli's boost? I feel like he must have wasted so much boost there. How on earth is he starved? He just grabbed 100 in the corner, didn't he, before that? And what are with these sideways challenges again? Kep is gonna see these coming. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, the misplays are coming in for both players. That really should have been a goal, but Kep was, I think, worried about missing the open net and just took way too long with it. Mishit the shot as well. But like I said before, Cauli's challenges are getting worse and worse as the series goes on. Game 1 and even Game 2, I thought he was doing a pretty good job. He's got to start coming from goal side again. And hide behind the ball while doing it. Americans deep fry everything. Oh, we deep fry everything in Scotland, so I see more deep fried food in Scotland than I do when I'm in America, for sure. You guys just have burgers everywhere. Like every second shop window is a burger place. So that's my takeaway from last time I was in LA. I'm not even joking. Like, I was just walking around LA, and I was like, why is every second place selling burgers? What is going on? Not gonna lie, I used to really like burgers when I was younger. I don't remember the last time I went to eat out and I ordered a burger. I've not done that for years, I don't think. Haven't done it for years. Used to eat burgers all the time when I was a kid, though. 2-2 game 4. Oh, that's a cheeky flick. Look at the moves from Cauli. Remember to eat your cauliflower, kids. It is very good for you. Might not taste the best, but maybe if you eat enough of it, you can start hitting flicks like this one. That was really nicely done. Do I like pineapple pizza? No, but I don't have a problem with it. Like, if somebody else likes it, it's fine. I've spoken about this before, but people who pretend to detest pineapple on pizza, and everybody who likes it, they're just trying to have a strong opinion about something because they think having strong opinions makes them an interesting person. Nobody actually cares that much about pineapple on pizza. Alright, Kepa's going to get the save here. Needs to start moving the ball more quickly, though. The indecision is coming back. We saw a lot of this in game 1 from Kep. Taking too long to get the ball moving. He gave Cauli time to get in position. This might just be a goal for Kep if he can hit this on target. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not going to cut it. Kep has just totally missed the ball. I think Cauli's also missing a goal here. Oh, it's gone in. That is going to be even more tilting than if Cauli had just scored this directly. The fact that Kep has almost made it back to save this and then it still goes in. That one has got to hurt. He's got 1 minute and 4 seconds left, and he needs to come back or he will be eliminated from the salt mine 2. Both these players need to win here in order to remain in contention for the main event, to remain in the running for it. Great save by Cauli. He's got the boost advantage as well in this position. Should be able to steal the corner one. Oh, Kep's going to get it, actually. Bit fortunate about how the cars collided. Now Kep with the air dribble. Tries to reset. Oh, has he just done that? What a play by Kep. It looked like he was about to get stuffed right next to the goal, but somehow he's redirected this into the bottom corner by landing on it. Upside down, almost completely. Kep just totally under the ball. Didn't even need any pace in this shot, similar to Cauli's flick earlier. He shoots early off the wall. Kep off the inside of the post. Uses all of his boost to try and get to the follow-up. Cauli pinches it clear. He's looking for one more goal. He preferred the 2-goal cushion, as most of you would. And now here comes Kep. Saved by Cauli again, though. Can he hold on? Kep is going to bring one more tough save opportunity on net. Cauli immediately challenges. Kep's coming for the bump. Misses. And he's going to have to do this with very little boost. Cauli beats him to it. That is the series in favor of Cauli. And I mean, even without the game 2, which could have been Kep's, Cauli's still, you know, if we ignore game 2, he's still 2-1 ahead here. Definitely for me, playing very well today. Unfortunate for Kep. He's a great player. But that is the last we're going to see from him in this salt mine. Cauli moves on. This is interesting. We're going to have Cauli in day 8, day 2 of this qualifier, but he'll be in the quarterfinals, playing against either Melodic or Adam. That means one of Cauli, Melodic, or Adam are making semis. Big points for players who didn't have any going into this. Actually, Melodic had 4. Maybe this is a chance for him to start adding more points to his total. Adam and Cauli didn't have any. Honestly, I could see Melodic making this run. I think he's got a good chance. And even looking at the other players in this bracket, I wouldn't be surprised to see Melodic making the final here. Like, I don't know about who you guys would pick to make the final, but after seeing Kep lose here, if Melodic can beat Adam, which is happening right now, that's in game 5 actually. Wow, on Jorby's channel, game 5, Melodic versus Adam. Melodic is 3-0 ahead with just under 4 minutes remaining. You know, I just don't want to go to the kitchen unless there's food there waiting for me. I don't want to go make it. I just can't be bothered. Like, it's not that cooking is hard. sure I could be quite good at it. But I have no motivation. I just want to chill out and order some food, you know? And it comes and you just eat it. It's the best thing in the world. Great touch by Kep. Oh, he's gone for the near post shot though, even though Cauli was right in front of him. That should be open for Cauli, but he has missed and will put it into the rebound. For a moment there, it did not look too good for Cauli with that open net miss. Is Kep streaming? A lot of people are talking about his mentality in chat. I don't know if you're able to listen to him right now. Well played by Kep. This isn't even too bad of a challenge by Cauli. The flick is just very well done. I'll say it's not the best challenge he made all day. Again, you know, when he comes slightly slide on, he is in vision, and Kep's got a pretty quick reaction to those. During lockdown, you've had 4 times as many takeaways as you normally would. Your RDs probably hate you. I think I've been pretty much... I probably have more takeaways as well because I used to go out to eat quite a lot, multiple times a week. But now obviously that's not a thing. Haven't been out to eat since pretty much since coronavirus started. Kep's not streaming? Okay, thanks for the info, dude. He is winning, however. This is definitely a continuation of what we saw in games 2 and 3. Deep fried Mars bar is Scotland's best invention. Everybody knows this. How many of you guys in chat have tried a deep fried Mars bar? Press 1 in chat if you've tried a deep fried Mars bar. I've tried one ever. I was strangely impressed by it. I thought it was actually pretty good. I've never gone back and bought another one. I don't have any desire to try again, but I tried it. I was like, yeah, it's actually edible, you know? It's kind of just like a warm, crispy Mars bar. Well, yeah, we deep fry everything in Scotland. We deep fry pizzas. Cover them in salt and vinegar. Not the most healthy nation, you know. I'm talking about American fast food. Yeah, we definitely were right up there. Scotland are right up there with the unhealthy food. We're with you guys. Don't worry. Good mind game there by Kep as he takes the ball infield. Cauli gonna look to try and hide behind the ball again on his next challenge. This time Kep makes sure to flick early. I think he was forced to. Just because of his boost total he had. What's happening to Cauli's boost? I feel like he must have wasted so much boost there. How on earth is he starved? He just grabbed 100 in the corner, didn't he, before that? And what are with these sideways challenges again? Kep is going to see these coming. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, the misplays are coming in for both players. That really should have been a goal, but Kep was, I think, worried about missing the open net and just took way too long with it. Mishit the shot as well. But like I said before, Cauli's challenges are getting worse and worse as the series goes on. Game 1 and even Game 2, I thought he was doing a pretty good job. He's got to start coming from goal side again. And hide behind the ball while doing it. Americans deep fry everything. We deep fry everything in Scotland, so I see more deep fried food in Scotland than I do when I'm in America, for sure. You guys just have burgers everywhere. Like every second shop window is a burger place. So that's my takeaway from last time I was in LA. I'm not even joking. Like, I was just walking around LA, and I was like, why is every second place selling burgers? What is going on? Not gonna lie, I used to really like burgers when I was younger. I don't remember the last time I went to eat out and I ordered a burger. I've not done that for years, I don't think. Haven't done it for years. Used to eat burgers all the time when I was a kid, though. 2-2 game 4. Oh, that's a cheeky flick. Look at the moves from Cauli. Remember to eat your cauliflower, kids. It is very good for you. Might not taste the best, but maybe if you eat enough of it, you can start hitting flicks like this one. That was really nicely done. Do I like pineapple pizza? No, but I don't have a problem with it. Like, if somebody else likes it, it's fine. I've spoken about this before, but people who pretend to detest pineapple on pizza and everybody who likes it, they're just trying to have a strong opinion about something because they think having strong opinions makes them an interesting person. Nobody actually cares that much about pineapple on pizza. Alright, Kep is going to get the save here. Needs to start moving the ball more quickly, though. The indecision is coming back. We saw a lot of this in game 1 from Kep. Taking too long to get the ball moving. He gave Cauli time to get in position. This might just be a goal for Kep if he can hit this on target. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not going to cut it. Kep has just totally missed the ball. I think Cauli's also missing a goal here. Oh, it's gone in. That is going to be even more tilting than if Cauli had just scored this directly. The fact that Kep has almost made it back to save this and then it still goes in. That one has got to hurt. He's got 1 minute and 4 seconds left. And he needs to come back or he will be eliminated from the Salt Mine 2. Both these players need to win here in order to remain in contention for the main event. To remain in the running for it. Great save by Cauli. He's got the boost advantage as well in this position. Should be able to steal the corner one. Oh, Kep's going to get it, actually. Bit fortunate about how the cars collided. Now Kep with the air dribble. Tries to reset. Oh, has he just done that? What a play by Kep. It looked like he was about to get stuffed right next to the goal, but somehow he's redirected this into the bottom corner by landing on it. Upside down. Almost completely. Kep just totally under the ball. Didn't even need any pace in this shot. Similar to Cauli's flick earlier. He shoots early off the wall. Kep off the inside of the post. Uses all of his boost to try and get to the follow-up. Cauli pinches it clear. He's looking for one more goal. He preferred the 2-goal cushion, as most of you would. And now here comes Kep. Saved by Cauli again, though. Can he hold on? Kep is going to bring one more tough save opportunity on net. Cauli immediately challenges. Kep's coming for the bump. Misses. And he's going to have to do this with very little boost. Cauli beats him to it. That is the series in favor of Cauli. And I mean, even without the game 2, which could have been Kep's, Cauli's still, you know, if we ignore game 2, he's still 2-1 ahead here. Definitely for me, playing very well today. Unfortunate for Kep. He's a great player. But that is the last we're going to see from him in this Salt Mine. Cauli moves on. This is interesting. We're going to have Cauli in day 8, day 2 of this qualifier, but he'll be in the quarterfinals, playing against either Melodic or Adam. That means one of Cauli, Melodic, or Adam are making semis. Big points for players who didn't have any going into this. Actually, Melodic had 4. Maybe this is a chance for him to start adding more points to his total.